This is the Coway Storm 2 and this is our dirty studio. Yes, we are lazy. So this is the Storm 2, which is an upgrade to the Storm air purifier, and the upgrades come in the form of 50% wider protection, 2.5 times stronger air circulation, 22% quieter and 35% lesser energy consumption. Let's start off with the filtration system. Now there are 4 levels of filters when the air is brought into the Storm 2. The first is the pre-filter to catch any initial dust particles that are bigger. Then the air is moved through the fine dust filter, which basically, as the name suggests, catches smaller dust particles. Then any smells and odors are removed through the third layer, which is the double deodorization filter. Eventually it goes through the HEPA filter, which is the last layer, removing ultra-fine dust particles and any airborne viruses, bacteria and even black mold, which, as most of you would know, is dangerous to our health. Now remember when I said that the Storm 2 is 2.5 times stronger? Well, the Storm 2 comes with a 55mm turbo fan, which is why it is 2.5 times stronger. That also means that it can cover a wider area. But instead of me talking, let's test it out with an actual scientific experiment. And you can see that the Storm 2 is over there and I'm over here holding a piece of tissue. You can see that the tissue is flapping from the air coming from the Storm 2. This is going to give you a rough estimate on the power of the Storm 2. Of course, there are many smart features that come with the Storm 2. It understands how to adjust its speed based on the air pollution in the area. There's also a turbo mode which goes above the max speed to quickly clean up the area before going back to top circulation mode at the third speed. And because Malaysia gets hazy if there is a forest fire, the Storm 2 also has a haze mode. Once this is activated, it will blow air from both the top and the middle areas to make sure that the dust in the air gets moved around, making it easier for the Storm 2 to gather all that dust. After 10 minutes, it will switch to the smart mode to automatically monitor the air pollutants and change the speed accordingly. Also, something very interesting about the smart mode, it has a light sensor that will detect a light level of 2 lux. If the light level maintains at 2 lux, it will enter into sleep mode, which is a mode that will minimize the airspeed. Perfect for those of you who are in bed and ready to go to sleep. Now remember when we mentioned it was 22% quieter? Well, we're not joking. Here's a measurement of the sound coming out from the Storm 2. It does feel nice to sleep to silence rather than the droning sound coming from an air purifier. Additionally, Coway has said that with just 10 minutes of running, it can evenly distribute the cold air from your aircon around your room so every part of your room has the same temperature. Now for design-wise, it doesn't have a really over-the-top design. It does have a box-looking shape, but I don't think that's a bad thing because you can just put it at the corner of your room and let it do its job. It's also nice that it comes in white color because it can blend in with the walls in your living space. On the top is where you'll find the controls for the Storm 2. Things like modes and air direction are all there. There's also a visual indicator to tell you the air quality in the area. But instead of hovering at the top, just look at the front of the air purifier because there's an LED indicator to tell you the air quality in the room that you're in. Now, we highly recommend that those of you who are living in a tropical country to get an air purifier because it can get hot and really dusty. Bless you. And it's especially good for those of you who have sinus problems or those of you who just can't tolerate dust in the air. Also, I wouldn't be too worried about your electric bill because this does take up 35% lesser energy than the previous Storm. Right now, Coway is having a promotion where you can get the Storm 2 for only 70 ringgits a month from the original price of 98 ringgit per month. You will also get 5 years of free service, which includes repairs and maintenance. They're also nice enough to deliver it to your door and install it for you while waiving the 200 ringgit registration fee. So I've left some links in the description below for those of you who want to check it out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, it's very nice here. Very nice. Bye. Bye.